We are live.
Hello.
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 Let everyone know. The face box.
So hi, welcome to tonight's Druid Mooncast, where we are going to be honoring Thor and Sunna and asking them for good weather for Wellspring and good weather for the week before Wellspring as well, so we don't have to camp in a mud pit. And yeah, so that's our purpose for this evening. We'll be doing this in a Norse-ish fashion.
Mm-hmm.
And we have here with us, would you guys like to introduce yourselves, who you are and where you're from?
I'm Nick. I'm from Pittsburgh, via Columbus, but you know me. And then we have Sarah and Lauren. So one of you two say hi.
Hi, I'm Sarah, Florida.
And I'm Lauren, I'm in Houston.
And I'm Emerald, and I'm also in Pittsburgh, as you can probably tell.
All right. Yeah, so we did this same ritual last year, and as Em sort of pointed out, there was a little bit of camping in mud, but it was better than the year previous, which saw, I think, like 6 seasons in the beginning of the Fimbulvinter. And so, yeah, it was kind of a win. So we're hoping to tweak it a little bit this year so that we don't have, massive rains in the days, before Wellspring started, which led to a little bit of a swamp that dried out quickly, thankfully. Mm-hmm. But, yeah, so.
We're thankful, and we're going to ask for even a little more, so hopefully they'll give it to us.
All righty. So, let's see. Those sacred dingers. Let's get those.
Are we good with the way the hollows are set up? Can people see?
I think people can see, and not going to be able to see. Yeah, not going to be able to see the offerings being given, no matter what. But alrighty, so let's.
Actually, let me pull up the Galder on my phone. So
okay.
That ready to
so vamping a little bit, and is pulling something up on her phone and all, and so. We were just discussing before the broadcast started how we're in Pittsburgh, and it was nice and sunny and warm this past weekend, and then it was 30 degrees pretty much the last couple days, and how much I hate both Sarah and Lauren for living places where it's generally warm most of the year. So, yeah, that about sums up the pre-broadcast session of this as I vamp. Are we ready? Okay, well then, let's take a breath. Find our center, let the worries and pressures and stresses of the day sort of slip away from us. So we've taken a breath and centered ourselves as we begin. When your mind is settled and stilled, take a deep breath, and on the exhale, see tendrils, roots emerging from you, from your feet, burrowing deep into the floor, the cement, the soil beneath you. Your roots dig through soil, twining with cables and wires buried in the ground, melding with them, becoming just as much metal and fiber as they are organic matter. They burrow deeper and deeper, those sinewy, cybernetic tendrils, cracking through bedrock and pushing onward until they slip into the ancient subterranean cavern. Dark primal waters fill the pitch-black space, and your roots reach out for them, dipping into the surface and plunging down, 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 until they reach an ancient well that pierces the floor of the cavern. On your next inhalation, see and feel the waters being drawn up your roots, your lustrous and blinking and fleshy roots, up and up and up, until they flow up through your feet and legs, until they pool within the cauldron of your loins. On your next inhalation, See and feel the waters being drawn up through your trunk until they pool in the cauldron of your heart. And on your next inhalation, see the waters flow up through your shoulders, your neck, and into your head, where they pool in the cauldron there. Feel your arms rise, like branches, like cell towers, like radio antennas, as your attention turns skyward. See past the sky into the very heavens where light, the divine fire, in all its myriad forms, pulses and flows throughout the cosmos. See that light, that fire, flow down into you as you inhale, in ever-cascading waves, sliding over you and into you, kindling a fire upon the waters pooled within the cauldron of your head. On your next inhalation, see the fire ripple farther down through you, kindling another flame upon the waters in the cauldron of your heart. And on the next inhalation, see the fire travel like invisible waves down through you to kindle a final flame upon the waters pooled within the cauldron of your loins. Take a moment to feel the powers of earth and sky, the primal magnetic waters, and the divine superposition fire flowing and mixing within you. Now see your roots and your branches intertwined with everyone else's, like a grove of aspen trees. Though we appear separate from one another, we are united. We are united through the powers of the heavens and of the earth. We are united through roots of copper and fiber. We are united through the whispering waves of radio that ebb and flow through the heavens like the shining of the light of the sun, moon, and stars. We are united around our common fire. So be it.
So be it.
So be it.
And Emma, if you'll lead us in purification.
By the powers of fire and water, we are purified. We are made whole, hale, and clean. But there are those beings who might disagree with our working, who might interfere with us out of capriciousness or maliciousness. To all those outdwellers, we give this token of treaty, with a simple understanding that they will leave us be during our ritual. Nick has just taken off the token outside. As well as to make sure that our signal is strong, that it is understood with clarity, we call upon three mighty ancestors to watch over this rite and use their magic to protect us and our working. Nikola Tesla, genius smith of electricity, that fire of the heavens, we call upon you. Guglielmo Marconi, you who manipulated the ether so that we might speak to each other like gods, we call upon you. Alan Turing, you who helped further our current era of technological marvels, we call upon you. Honored gentlemen, we make you this offering, and we ask that you lend your magic to our working and keep our communications open and clear. Hail Tesla! Hail Marconi! Hail Turing!
Hail Tesla!
Hail Tesla!
Hail
Hail
Marconi!
Marconi!
Hail
Hail
Turing!
All right, and Lauren, if you'll invoke the Earth Mother for us.
We all stand upon the same earth and look up into the same sky, no matter what land, what nation, what people we hail from. May we always remember our Mother who supports and sustains us. Blessed Earth Mother, may you find this offering acceptable. Earth Mother, accept our offering.
Earth Mother, accept our offering.
Blessed kids, we are here today to refuel the flame of piety and tighten the weave of the tapestry of community. We are here to call upon the deities of Storm and Sun, Thor and Sunna, and ask for their blessings upon the Wellspring gathering about a month from now. so that we might have clear skies, bearable warmth, dry land, and enjoy our fellowship together. So be it.
So be it. The spirits of the sky swirl above us. The spirits of the land dance around us. The spirits of the waters flow below us, surrounded by all the numinous beings of earth and sky and water, our hearts tied together as one. Let us pray with a good fire.
So be it.
Hail to the powers of inspiration. May you accept this gift, and may the bardic flame burn bright within us. So be it.
So be
So
it.
be it.
At the sacred center of all stands a tree. Its roots are xylem and phloem, flesh and sinew, copper wire and fiber optic cable. At the sacred center of all sits a well. Its contents are the primordial waters, the fluid memories we all keep, the dynamic and ever-changing modes of communication that we all use. At the sacred center of all burns a fire. Its flames are burning fuel, our divinely gifted minds and spirits, the bright electronic glow of monitors. At the sacred center of all, these three hallows hold the cosmos together and keep all things connected. Roots reach out and claim new territory from the chaos. Memory keeps us anchored in that which has come before, and the bright light keeps the darkness, the fear, the ignorance and their dangers at bay. By fire, well, and tree, by flesh, memory, and spirit, by wire, wave, and bright LCD, we stand connected, united at the sacred center of all. So be it.
So be it.
So, Odin, Allfather, Wanderer, we call out to you this night. We give you this offering and pray that you will lend your magic to ours as we open the gates between the worlds. May this fire be Bifrost's flame. May this well be the triple well. And may this tree, mighty Yggdrasil, rising high and low before us. Let the gates be opened.
Let the
The
gates,
gates be opened.
blessed ancestors, of blood and of heart, of culture and of land, we call you this night. We make you this offering in love, honor, and memory, asking that you join us by our good fire. Ancestors, accept our offering.
Ancestors, accept our
offering. Noble spirits of the land, of tree and tower, of field and furnace, of stream and state, we call to you this night. We make you this offering in friendship, honor, and goodwill, asking that you join us by our good fire. Spirits of the land, accept our offering.
Spirits of the land, accept our offering. Honored deities of land, sea, and sky, celestial ones, mundane ones, chthonic ones, we call to you this night. We make you this offering in devotion, honor, and gratitude, asking that you join us by our good fire. Deities, accept our offering.
Deity, accept our offering.
And now we call upon Thor and Sunna.
Blessed Thor, red-bearded thunderer, who wields the hammer Mjolnir. Blessed Thor, god of the people, friend of the farmer, guardian of the land. Blessed Thor, you who thunder within our skies, you whose waters bless our land. We ask you to be with us this night, great mighty one. Hail Thor!
Hail
Thor!
Hail Thor!
And Lauren, if you'll call on Sunna for us.
Greetings, fair Sunna of the sky. Alsvid and Arvek do you drive. Chariot rider, light provider, you chase the dark away. Mundalfari's beautiful daughter, your warm bright light shines upon us. With each day it grows ever stronger, in this our season of festivals. Run now, bright one, fly forever in the sky, shining your light upon the world. Sunna, accept this offering.
Sunna,
Sunna,
accept
accept our offering.
All right. We have given to the kindreds, and now we ask. So kindreds, we're offerings accepted. Gurus, they are accepted strongly. And I need to look up the other questions real quick. There we go. So kindreds, we ask you, what is our path? Berkano, to grow strongly, to thrive. Blessed kindreds, on what should our community focus until the next full moon? Tiwas, doing that which is right, following the correct path, which I assume means to grow strongly and thrive. Blessed kindreds, we ask of you, what should we as individuals focus upon until the next full moon? Hagalas, change is coming. We must be aware of that and willing to roll with the punches. All in all, I say these are good omens.
So be it.
So be it.
So be it.
So be it.
All right. For those who might be watching now, who were watching last year, we were going to do the calling, hollowing, and affirmation of the blessings, I believe, and then the working. So, yeah, I got a little ahead of myself here. So, let me see here. Prayer of sacrifice. And we forgot the prayer of sacrifice. So,
Okay.
all right, we can do that now. Sarah, if you wouldn't mind doing the prayer of sacrifice for us.
Blessed kindreds, ancestors, spirits, deities, we make this last and final offering in honor and love, and pray that the weave of community remain ever firm between us, and that our fire always burns bright and well.
So be it.
So be it.
So be it.
Holy ones, we have given in friendship and love so that you might give in return. Kindreds, we ask that you give us the blessed waters, the waters of wisdom, the waters of fellowship, the waters of life. While we partake a little bit of the blessings, we ask the kindreds that what blessings, the majority of them, flow through us into our working, to aid such working. So, you have something to drink from, do so now. Kindreds, we thank you.
Behold.
Kindreds,
We
we
thank
thank you.
And the blessings within us, we will do our work.
So be it. All right. As we stand at the center of worlds, we call out once more, the wanderer to the Wise One, to the All-Father. Odin, hear my call once more. Accept this offering and help us to open the gates. Not here, but at a distant location. The Nematon of Brushwood. Those who've been there, see now in your mind's eye the Nematon of Brushwood. The tree rising up, the well delving deep below, the fire burning bright, the icons of the gatekeeper and the Earth Mother. Odin, may its fire be Beastfrost's flame. May its well be the triple well. And may its tree be mighty Yggdrasil, rising high and low before us. The gates be opened.
Let the gates be
The
opened.
gates be opened.
As we stand at the center, it is at the center as well. But our magic flow from where we are to Brushwood instantly, as both places overlap at the sacred center of all. We call out a sacred Galder.
When the well springs, when the drummers drum, and the bard sings, when the folk gather, when the folk palaver.
May Sunna shine bright with her warm, loving light, but not burn us with her heat, nor burn us like we're meat.
May Redbeard give us cloud cover, but not shower us nor bring thunder. A gentle respite from Sunna's bright light, a gentle respite from hot days and cold nights. For the week before no rain shall sound, no waters saturate the ground. Let us pitch our camps where it's firm and dry, pleasant grass to keep our spirits high.
To Thunderer and the sweet sun, we make prayers and give gifts we've won, asking only for warm, pleasant nights, asking for only enjoyable, festive days. Kindreds, so be it.
So
be it.
Myself, please.
Soldier staff, please.
Kindreds, we ask, is our working successful? Rytho, it is done safely. I'm going to take that as a yes for now. We thank you for your aid, for your blessing. And so, we do give thanks. Lorne, will you thank Sunna for us?
Fair Sunna of the sky, chariot rider and light provider, we thank you for your presence here and your presence as you shine upon us. Sunna, we thank you.
Sunna, we thank you.
We thank you.
Great Thor, red-bearded thunderer, great God of the people, friend of the land. Great Thor, we thank you for your aid this day. We thank you for the blessings that will come our way at Wellspring 2015. Great Thor, we thank you.
Great Thor.
Great Thor, we thank you.
And we give thanks to the deities.
Honored deities of land, sea, and sky, thank you for joining us by our good fire. We thank you for being part of our lives. Deities, we thank you.
Deities,
we thank you.
thank you.
And we give thanks to
Noble spirits of the land, of tree and tower, of field and furnace, of stream and state, we thank you for joining us by our fire this night. May the fire of fellowship burn ever bright between us. May the weave of community be ever tight between us. Noble spirits of the land, we thank you.
Noble
Noble
spirits,
spirits of the land, we thank you.
blessed ancestors of blood and of heart, of culture and of land, we thank you for joining us by our fire this night. May the fire of fellowship burn ever bright between us. May the weave of community be ever tight between us. Blessed ancestors, we thank you.
Blessed
Blessed
ancestors,
ancestors, we thank you.
Odin, all Father, highest and wisest, we call upon you one last time tonight. Accept this offering and help us to close the gates here, where we are, wherever we may be, and at Brushwood. May this tree be just a tree. May this well be but water. May this fire be but flame. Let the gates be closed.
Let the gates be
Be
closed.
closed.
Odin, we thank you.
Odin,
Odin, we thank
We
you.
thank you.
blessed powers of inspiration, we thank you for burning brightly in our hearts, our minds, and our spirits, for guiding our words and our actions in eloquent ways this night. Powers of inspiration, we thank you.
Powers of
Powers of
inspiration.
inspiration,
We thank
We-
you.
Blessed Earth Mother, you support us and you sustain us, and for that we are always grateful. Earth Mother, we thank you.
Earth
Earth
Mother,
Mother,
we
we
thank
thank
you.
Go now, children of the earth, in peace with the blessings of the kindred and a fire in your heart. This rite is ended. So be it.
So be it.
So be it.
So freaking be it. Well, for those at home, you don't know this, but we started off this broadcast with no technical difficulties. Nobody had any hard time trying to get into the on-camera hangout portion of it, which is probably one of the first times that we've been able to do that. And I don't think it's the first, but I think it's one of the first we've been able to do it in the last year or so that we've been doing these, because Google is maddening at times, and I'm not exactly the sharpest crayon in the box. But we learned after last time how to do so, and we also didn't have any technical difficulties during broadcast.
we are still on air.
And yeah, it's kind of odd to start this around 8 and be done at 8:30, which has been the ideal starting and end time for these since the very beginning. And it just feels odd to not be like completely frustrated and happy to be done with it. At least on my part, because technical difficulties enrage me. And yeah, so I am exceedingly happy, whether or not there is good weather at Wellspring, which hopefully, knock on wood, this is sitting on wood, there will be because of magics and all that good stuff. But I'm just happy that this went off without a hitch. So, I don't know, Mazel Tov, I guess?
Hail Turing, Hail Mercodi,
Yes.
and
No.
Hail,
Hail.
Yes,
of
yes.
course.
Yeah, that's about it. I didn't start the question and answer session thing, the little Q&A app on this, so there might be questions. I don't know, because I'm not going to run off camera right now and check the face box just in case. Well, I mean, we don't really need to, because I don't think people are really going to be asking questions. But anyways, I think Lauren has something that she needs to get to, because she said something about slipping away from something just to do this.
Yes.
So we thank her for giving up a portion of her time. We thank Sarah for giving up a portion of her time where she's being an awesome mother to Daphne and probably being, with her awesome husband, which Ev and I both met last weekend at Trillium. Cool guy. Awesome to meet him.
Being outside in a 90-degree heat.
Yes. You're talking about down there.
Yeah.
Trillium was awesome. It was unseasonably warm.
It was nice.
I'm assuming Sarah brought that up from Florida with her.
Yay,
So-
Sarah.
Of course they did.
Who's the Wellspring?
Bringing it back for Wellspring, right?
But yeah, I know we've got plans here in the Berg. Gonna go see some Art All Night stuff and all. So we'll probably bid you all fond farewell. We will not be back next month just because the Druid Moon falls during Wellspring, and I really don't feel like paying extra on my data plan to try and do one of these from Brushwood. So there might be a brief video message that I might be able to, like just record real quick. Go, hey, it's warm and sunny and dry, or boo, I suck as a magician. One of those will probably be coming out, but hopefully, and then we'll probably be back in June. I can't remember if it's June or July that we're supposed to have Reverends Birchfield and Ashton, the Badger and the Bee, doing a Proto-Indo-European rite for us on the Druid Mooncast.
Oh,
But
That sounds cool.
Yeah, it's one of the two. I know it's one of the J months that's warm. I can't remember.
well,
It's
warm in the northern hemisphere.
Thank you, Pedant.
Let's not be northern hemispherist here. We've got many members who are living in the southern hemisphere.
That's true. I just found out last week at Trillium that apparently we have a proto grove in South Africa, which just blew my mind. So hello to South Africa, and I believe we still have people in Australia and down in Brazil, and it's just really awesome to think that ADF is that international, which, still blows my mind. So yay for the age of the internet and stuff, proliferating easily across the tubes. So yeah, I guess if Sarah and Lauren want to say a fond farewell to the folks at home.
Good night.
Good night. Thank you, everybody, for being here tonight. Thank you, Nick and Emerald, for hosting us again.
You're welcome.
Yes, and for me not cursing up a storm before I hit broadcast. So I'm very happy about it. Sarah can probably tell. I'm sure Lauren has probably been witness to me, being an enraged sailor at the technical difficulties in the past. So this is, again, an odd feeling to not be angry and just, yeah. Anyways, so yay, Google. Yeah.
Yay!
Yay, Google.
Yay.
So good night to everyone. I'm going to slip off camera and stop the broadcast and see you in 2 months, I believe.
Yeah.
Yes,
Good
June.
night.